What's up YouTube, Redbeard's Garage, and welcome back to another video. Today we're finally starting a 4-seater go-kart build. Oh yeah! Now I've been wanting to do this 4-seater go-kart build for quite some time now. We've had the parts piled up over on the workbench, so it's finally time to jump right in and get this thing built. We teamed up with Go Power Sports and New Dimension Towers to build this awesome go-karts for some awesome kids. Now, New Dimension Towers is a boat tower company. They make aluminum boat towers for ski boats. My brother's actually the main welder at the factory, and they make outstanding quality products, and I've been around this company pretty much for the last 10 years. So if you're interested in getting one of their boat towers, make sure to check out the links in the description below where you can find their awesome products and maybe even buy one. Now, I don't think I have to mention who Go Power Sports is. Go Power Sports have sent us all these parts. All the links are in the description below to everything we use on this build, and as well as that discount code REDBEARDS to save 10% on your purchase. Now, this is going to be a 4-seater kids go-kart. The back seat is more for 6-year-olds and under, and the front seat is for probably around 13-year-olds, maybe even up to 15-year-old, depending on the height of the kids and under. The reason why the back seat will only accommodate up to 6 to 7-year-old is because it would have to be way too large to be able to haul 4 15-year-olds around, and I just didn't want to build something that massive. This thing is already going to be about 9 foot long, and I know that seems super long, but when you got 4 kids in a go-kart as well as full suspension, you got to have that room. Now, I'm building everything out 1-inch square tubing because I don't have a pipe bender. If I had a pipe bender, we would do it out tube. But I can make this square tubing look pretty nice, I believe, and I think it's going to turn out awesome. So without further ado, let's jump right into this thing and get it started. So we've tack welded and final welded a lot of stuff. I haven't welded all the way around any of this piping. Now, the reason I put the sheet metal on the floor is my garage floor is not level, so what I did was leveled out this piece of sheet metal, and then as you can see, I've got my welder grounded to the sheet metal, so anything that is metal laying on top of this table I've made is automatically grounded, so I don't have to keep switching my welder ground to every little piece I want to weld. Now, as you can see, the crossbar right there in the center, that's the front of the driver's seat, and the other crossbar is the front of the passenger rear seat. Now, how I'm designing this rear seat is it's going to be up off the floor of the go-kart 7 inches. Counting the cushioning on the seat, it's about 8 or 9 inches. I measured everything out with my daughter and son. My daughter's 10 years old and my son's 5-year-old, and this actually worked out really nice. His legs was able to be at a 90-degree arch, so his feet will be placed firmly on the ground, and the driver and front passenger will be able to stretch their legs out. So I'm going to start fabricating up this rear seat mount that'll lift it up 7 inches, and show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so I got those seat mounts welded up. Now I'm going to have to make like a little box under this seat that will be welded to these pieces of square tubing. and kind of make a platform for this seat to sit on. I did decide to move this seat up a little bit. That bar that's under that seat was going to be the front of the seat, but I want to give a little bit more leg room for the back passengers, so I slid the seat up. It's not mounted or anything, and that front seat will be lifted up probably 3 to 4 inches off the ground. Now I went ahead and grinded all of my top welds smooth on here, and I haven't started to do the rest. Those will come when I'm ready to put my floor on. I'll sand every weld smooth just to make it look like a seamless, you know, go-kart build. Next, I'm going to cut some 15-degree slants to go behind the seats, and then it'll go up and kind of back down on the other side, and then there'll be a little luggage compartment hanging off the back of the go-kart, and that'll also house the gas tank. Now I got my piece of square tubing all marked out. I'm going to cut that real quick and build that back section on this go-kart, and then we can keep on moving forward with this frame build. So Lonnie showed up. Where you been, man?
Work.
Big project. Now this rear seat will be sitting on a box frame that I'm making out of this angle iron. You can see I've cut 45s on each end of it, and I got another piece in the vise right now I'm going to cut for the front, and then I'm going to get the side pieces cut, weld that out all up, and then set it over top of that and weld it to those legs. Then I can put a piece of flat stock going from side to side that the bottom of the seat will actually bolt down to. So let's get this thing cut.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I got that base for that rear seat all welded up. You can see I just tack welded the angle to make it a one piece, and then tacked it to the legs underneath. Okay, so I got the headache bar made for the rear, and of course the roll cage will attach on each side of that and run up to the front. It's coming along. We got these kickers that kind of strengthen that back roll bar and give the kids a little support from the side, and as well there'll be an armrest right in this location. You'll see it as it comes along, but it's turned out pretty nice. The bench seat's all done. I just need to weld the seat mounts. Tomorrow I got to take the seats to town and get bolts for them, and then those are going to be the step bars right there. I need to tack weld both of those in place. The other one's kind of sitting right there. And this is not the sheet metal for the floor, by the way. This is really thick sheet metal. This is going to be a welding table later. It worked out really nice to give me a nice level ground and a nice place to ground my welder as well. But yeah, she's coming along. A lot of work to do. I'm going to grind all the welds smooth just because I like that uniform look of a solid piece of metal. It pretty much looks like an airboat right now. Lonnie threw that one out there. but it's turning out really nice. Got a lot more to do on it. Isn't that true?
That is for true. A lot more.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about this. And it's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be long. 9 foot long-ish. 9 foot long-ish.
Two-seater. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, to have a two-seater go-kart with nice knobby tires and not have a little stub nose front end, I mean, it really has to be this long. So, I mean, that's what you get. That's what you get.
That's what they get.
Okay, so we got a massive amount done on this go-kart. It's turning out pretty nice. Yeah. I'm pretty excited about it.
It's coming along slowly but surely.
There's a lot of work to do on this thing. I'm getting a lot of the tedious stuff knocked out, the stuff that takes a lot more time. When I start on the front end, I hope it starts flowing a little bit faster. Now the hardest thing with this square tubing is getting the angles right. I mean, that's a pain, but once you start learning how to cut the angles, how they need to be, it kind of speeds up the process quite a bit.
Yeah, and really once that front end's done, because it's going to be a lot of small pieces cut and welded.
A lot of angles, yeah.
Yeah. The roll cage should take no time, and then it'll really start looking like a complete go-kart.
The engine cage will be really fast and simple. I don't know how many episodes this is going to stretch out to be, as many as it needs, of course. We are going with a bright neon green, kind of like a Kawasaki green. I think that'll look nice.
Yeah.
With some black accents. It's going to have aluminum wheels, actually the same exact wheels we put on Little Red when it snowed. So I think it'll look pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
It should even itself out. It's going to be long, like I said.
9 feet long.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be that long though, so that's what she said. And guys, don't forget to go check out Go Power Sports. Use that Redbeard's code.
Get that code. Save that money.
Code. Guys, don't forget to go to Go Power Sports and use that discount code Redbeards to buy your awesome go-kart parts. You need them, you want them, go get them.
Save that money.
Oh yeah. And if you got a boat, if you got a ski boat, make sure to check out New Dimension Towers, because they provided us with all this metal, and we couldn't thank them enough because it helped out a ton. There's a lot of work to be done, guys, but I hope you stay tuned through this whole process, and we're going to build an awesome go-kart.
Yes, we are.
Hope she's going to rip.
I think she will.
It's going to be mean.
Especially if we get that 420, then it'll have the power it needs.
Yeah, and I meant to mention that. We're hopefully going to go with a 420 with electric start just to make it even nicer. We've got a lot of surprises coming up that I'm not going to talk about until the episode comes out. So still a lot to come with this go-kart. It's going to slow down my videos, like I said. I'm probably going to go down to 2 videos a week. But if I can put out 3, I'm going to do my best to do that. But this is #1 priority. You're going to see the street go-kart get finished over the next week or 2. And Little Red finally get finished up. Finally get done.
Yeah.
Stamp
painted.
it. Yeah, painted. And we're going to get everything done to Little Red that she needs. And she's going to be retired other than riding.
She won't ever be retired from riding.
No, we're going to beat the death out of her.
She ain't allowed to die. We'll beat that death right out of her.
I won't let her die. Think I'm going to let that girl die?
I'll kill her if she dies.
So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And always come back to Redbeard's Garage.
We're out.